Hi, Alicia. How are you? Alicia, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, Alicia. How are you? Can you hear me?
Good, good. Yes.
Okay. So, did you have a chance to have a look at the exercises, or it was too late?
Yes. I had time, but I actually only did the first question. I'm like halfway through the second one. I'm not finished with it yet.
No worries. Then share with me, and then if you are, I mean, if there is no obstacles, or you are on the way to find a solution, then it should be fine. So just share with me, please, if you don't mind. Are you able?
Uh, yep. Okay. Let me sh wait, share with you the previous one?
I mean, the one that we talked about in the morning today,
Yeah.
the
Okay.
solution.
Uh, yep. Let me, I have to log in with my laptop. Give me a moment. Okay. Um,
So
yes, yeah.
yes, it takes some time, but so far, tell me, please, how do you find it? Was it difficult?
I I think it's okay. The second one's giving me like I'm still not too sure about the second one, but like I haven't really had time to, finish it. So
Okay.
I'll like see how it goes later.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. So okay, and
Okay.
so the first one was talking about creating a real.
The first one, yeah, wait, sorry, give me a second, because for the first one, I actually, after like I checked that it's usable, I put it here. So like I have to copy and paste it back
Okay.
if I want to run it.
Okay. I
Okay.
think no need to run it, Alisa. I think it looks fine. Yes. So
Oh,
just control
okay.
make Control Z, please. Just Control Z.
Yeah,
You, you know the shortcut on the keyboard, Control Z.
yeah,
Can you keep pressing it?
yes.
Uh,
Why?
I mean,
What am I doing?
when you press Control Z, it actually revert what you have been doing. So when you
Oh,
okay, but okay, you are fast
I,
enough. Okay, yeah, okay,
okay.
okay, good. So let me see. So first, tell me, what is your plan to actually to solve the second problem? So the first problem is you already is correct. Is there is no worries about it. Just tell me here
Yeah.
how to. There is a few tricks here, right?
Mm-hmm. Um, I I don't know if like I don't really know how to explain the first part, but I did code it out. So like if you can just see if this is okay.
Mhm. Okay. So how many values to enter? So you enter a value, okay, and then you convert it, and okay. But I just wonder. Uh,
Mm,
mhm. Okay, what you are doing is not bad. except that I would say you cannot define something. So this is you take the index or the content of the array, not the content, the size of the array. You take it from here, right?
Mm-hmm.
From the user, and then you come here and then you make an array here. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
cannot this have to be under here.
Oh, okay.
It will give you an error if you run it this way. And other than that, it's okay. The portion that you have done is okay, except that this part you cannot. I mean, when he tried to refer to index, he will see that it is yes, it is reserved in the memory as a place, but it doesn't have any values.
Got it, got it.
Okay, so Alisa, I will let you still think about it. It doesn't help you that I give you the solution, um, because this is somehow tricky and it will make you learn how to deal with arrays. And so I
Mm-hmm.
would say you are on the correct path. Continue this way, please, and maybe I can have a second look once you finish it. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
good. So you can stop sharing and let me share my screen. So, okay. Yesterday we talked about composite data types. Can you still remember?
Yeah.
Okay. And we talked that we having an exam question that talk about creating this kind of data type, which it is a group of normal data types. We call the normal data types, which is string, boolean, string, integer. All this we call primitive data types. And this kind of
Mm.
type, when we define it, so this types is actually defined by VP, right? We don't define it
Yeah.
on our own. But this type, we call it composite data type. We define it on our own. We check what we need to have for a library record. If we have a book, what we need to store about the book, title, fiction, author, number of copies. If it is enough, then we encapsulate this between type and end type, and we give it a name. So that become a new data type that we can use. So how can we use it? We create a variable name, and this is the data type, the new data type. Last time we use a string here, we use integer, we use boolean, but now this is our own data type that we created. Can you still remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is another example, Alisa. Can you have a look, please?
Okay.
And
Give me a second.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. So this is a student data type, Alisa. Okay. So tell me, uh, why we needed to group all these variables under the name student.
Mm, I'm assuming it's like there's going to be other groups that would have to use all these variables. So like, you turn it into a what's it called
Okay.
again?
Yes, yes. You actually are trying to nail that down. Yes, I understand. Okay. So
Yeah.
I would say, okay. So Alisa,
Mm-hmm.
can you, when you look here at this screen, please, can you tell
Yeah.
me what this guy is doing here in these two lines?
We're declaring these uh two like pupils with like the composite data type just now.
That we call it student, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what about this?
Um, making like an array with the composite data type student.
Okay, good. And so this is how we fill in the composite data type. So this is a variable name, and this is
Mm-hmm.
how we access the content of the composite data type. When we define student, we put last name, first name, date of birth, a year group, and form group. And then we use a dot to be able to access all those and assign to them um, uh, content or even values. Is that clear to you, this portion?
Yeah,
So here
but
how,
can
yeah,
I
yes, please.
can I have time? No, can I have time to copy this down after you're done talking about this?
Yes, definitely. I mean, so yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth, let me try to understand. So when you write it down, um, does this help you instead of looking at the slides? It help you
Yeah,
more?
it helps me. It helps me memorize better.
Okay, sure. Go on, please.
Okay.
Would you like to copy the definition of the student? The so
Uh, I already copied something similar in the last class, so that's fine. I just
okay,
wanted to like
perfect.
copy down how to, assign the thing.
Okay, so Lisa, because I'm not sure how you structure your notes, so I will depend on you to tell me, oh, stop here. I would like to take half a minute or 30 seconds or whatever to copy. Okay, so I will continue as
Yeah.
usual, but I will wait for your interrupts to make me stop. Okay.
Okay. I'm usually quite fast at copying, so like I can just do it while you're talking. It's just that, sometimes it's a lot. Like for example, this one, so I
Okay.
have to pause for a bit because I can't write that fast.
Okay. Good. So
Hmm.
Um, okay, uh, let me see here if we need to. Okay, then let us look at the requirement. So the first portion of the question, actually, this one is reference. So just in case, Alisa, that you actually go through the slides. So this is a question. So when you see
Mm-hmm.
this portion as a title, so I would say this
Mm-hmm.
is question one, and this is the date and year of the exam, and this is the introduction part of the question. And then when I say reference, this is not part of the question. So I'm bringing a certain part of the syllabus that can help you understand how we declare composite data types and how it looks like. So if we look back here, so that will be a portion uh, actually of the question. So I say Q1, which is question one, slash A means part A. Does this make sense to you, or it's not so clear?
Ah, no, no, I get it.
Okay, so he said write a pseudocode statement to assign A-level computer science to title of library book. Again, so library book
Mm-hmm.
is a composite data type that we created. Title is is actually a string inside the composite data type. How we know that? So actually it is, you see here, the title,
Yeah. Ah, okay.
here the title, and then he asks us,
Mm-hmm.
okay, come to the library record and assign a value to the title, what is the value? He mentioned to us here. he say A level computer science, assign it to the title. So if we have library book like that, this is a type. This is the data type. So data type, we cannot use it to assign directly. So what about how we can assign? If we can remember, no, actually, sorry, I make a wrong assumption. He gave us, so actually this is called library record, and the library book is actually the variable. So we can use the variable to directly make the assignment. So how can we do that? So we say library book this way, and then we say dot title. This is the title.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we make this arrow and we put whatever string that we need to assign to it. Does this make sense? Or I need to write it in a proper, let me see.
No, it's fine. We did something similar before, so like I still remember this part.
Oh, okay, good. So what we need to do here is, so he gave me two portions. Portion one, we already talked about title. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the second one will be library book. And then he say fiction. So the fiction. And he say assign it to false. But we don't have equals, we have arrows. So we assign that to false in this way. Does this make sense? This is the second portion here.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Teacher, actually, can you go back to the one with like the pupil ones?
Yes, sure.
Because I wanted to check because I saw like the array part.
You want to, well, okay. So I plan to explain to you details about the array, but okay, if you prefer, it's not needed in this kind of in this immediate question. But yes, since we already come here, and I already put it and plan to explain it, so I can do it now if you want. Would you prefer?
It's okay. We can go at your pace. I just thought that it was like relevant to the previous question, so I was kind of
No,
confused.
it is
But
not. It is not.
if it's not relevant, then it's fine.
Okay. Okay, so we said we do the assignment here. So like this, it's done. So we already finished part A. We go to part B of the question, which is talking about, okay, the type definition for library record is changed. He would like to add actually a new, how to say, member of library record. He called it number of copies. And it must be between 1 and 10 inclusive. Okay. So write the updated line of pseudocode from and the type definition library record to implement that change. So let me see. So number of copies, actually, it will be, let me see here. I think then we need to look at the array since it's already required here. Let me have a look then. So if you look at here, so this is a kind of array. So you already take how to, you already know arrays in pseudocode, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see how to explain that. So actually here I would say, okay, we still don't need to talk about arrays at the moment. We can still delay that a little bit more. See, the number of copies actually it's a value. It's a single value. It cannot be an array. It have to be an integer, because for every book for every book. I mean, when he say library record and then he say we talk about certain book in the library, each book would only have a fixed number of copies. So it cannot, this have to be defined as an integer. So we say number of copies. So if we look here, so I would say we will immediately come here and add, sorry, not here, here. So we will say, that's quite strange that he already put it here this way. So number of copies actually is already defined here, but he said that he wanted to be 1 to actually 10, right?
Yeah.
So we will have to write, something like that to limit the chances of this, the values that goes inside number of copies, to be from 1 until 10. Does this make sense? I know this is not in programming. I mean, in normal programming, we don't use it this way. But how, this is how we do it when he say limit the number of copies to be from 1 to 10 inclusive. Okay, that
Yeah. No, I get it.
okay. Let me see here. So okay, so we go to the second requirement here. Every copy of every book is now equally identified by an assertion number. Okay, there is assertion number here. If we look here, no, he doesn't have an assertion number. It seems that we have to insert another assertion number. Okay, so okay, every book is identified by an assertion number. Assertion number, as it is added to the library, each library record will include one or more assertion numbers. Each assertion number is an integer. So that must be an array, Alisa. Do you have any idea why? So if we need to declare that, we have to declare that as an array inside the library record. So now I want you to imagine. Yep.
So sorry. I wanted to ask. So like, I know that they said to just update the pseudocode so that like in it so that it's like inclusive between 1 and 10, but how do we do it? Like, the pseudocode.
How you write the
Because
pseudocode itself.
yeah, I know what they want from me, but I don't know how to like write out that pseudocode.
Yes, but what we saw just now, declare
Yeah.
number of copies.
Mm-hmm. It's integer, right? But if they want it to only be between 1 and 10, don't we have to,
You do it like this.
like number of copies and then just like what? 1 to 10 or just 1
Yes.
dot 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 10?
Yes. Dot 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 10. Yes. Yes.
Ah,
They use it this way. This is how you write that the values here is between 1 to 10. So let me, if you are confused, let me just give me a second. I will share with you. So actually, this is do you see how is it here?
is it like,
This is the official answer.
oh, okay. I'm just gonna write it down because I assumed that you were like
This is a trick because
commenting about
actually,
it because I was
no.
like,
I mean, this is how they write it with the dots. This is and it's slightly surprising because that was not very clearly mentioned in the syllabus. Okay, so so I would say if you look at the books, sometimes it's a bit hard to really find this kind of answer very easy, I would say.
Okay.
So if you see his initial definition to it, he would just writing here integer, right? But now it's not integer anymore. It is just he removes the word integer and he put numbers between 1 to 10. Does this make sense to you, Alisa?
Okay.
Okay. So this is the main reason that I said that it is better to answer questions, exam questions, than to really go through the syllabus, since we are running out of time. Because even if you grab the syllabus, then it doesn't guarantee that you were really able to answer the questions as it is required, because some of them is a bit tricky. Okay, fine.
Okay. Fine.
Okay, so okay, we go again to the second requirement here. Okay, so again, Elisa, it's good that you already asked. So the assertion number here, actually, it is an array, Elisa. So why is it an array? Because we have the number of copies is 10. It can be possibly up to 10, right? So the assertion number that we would like to add as a part of the library record can actually have a possibility of having one number up to 10 numbers. So if there is a 10 books, so we need an assertion now. We need 10 assertion numbers. So for every book, there will be a unique number for that. Do I need to explain it again?
Wait, give me a moment. No? Okay. I get it now.
You get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we have assertion numbers that can have a possibility of having 10 numbers, so it means, so of course, it's not fixed at 10 numbers. So we know that it's possible that we start with 1, and depending on the number of copies, because we said assertion number is a number that depend on the number of copies. If you have 10 books, then we need to have 10 assertion numbers. So it means that we will create an array, but the content of the array or the size of the array depend on the number of copies. If we have 5 copies only, it means that we only need an array that can carry 5 possible values. Does this make sense to you, Alisa? So okay.
Yeah.
Then if we talk, since we already started talking about arrays, so let me explain to you then how we declare an array. So this is an array declaration. So if we have student names like that, and we would like to put them in an array, so this is how we define the array. So actually, Alisa, if you can remember, when we write names in VP, we just write 9, for example. Did you remember that? And we just write here as a string. Can you still remember?
Yes.
Okay, Alisa, we have to close and we have to open again.
Okay.